Hey guys, it's Sabrina Lee from Her Way Training Institute. We're going to go back to Marketing 101. We're going back to the basics because in reality, the basics work for years. But after COVID, we had to switch things up because so many things changed during COVID. And I'm not sure if people remember saying, oh, things are never going to be the same. Well, 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 they actually the same. The only difference is it kind of like the economy kind of got worse. But as far as like people being in your personal space, nobody cares about 6 feet. People want to have community now because we lost community during COVID. So people are really big on community now. So that's why walk clubs, run clubs, group workouts, those are really big in the health and wealth industry now because people are like craving community. So I talk to a lot of fitness trainers because I try to do my wholesale with them. And a lot of them are saying the same things like we do a lot more group workouts than one-on-ones now. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. So they mostly talked about how their group classes do really well, and a lot of people are not looking for one-on-one like they used to prior to or during COVID. So what I am trying to say is, if I was to go and look on your page right now, do I see the before and afters of your services, retail products that you are trying to get people to purchase? Because in reality, we should be selling results. We should be selling the solution to someone's problem. And it needs to be like 80-20. It's 80 you showing me your results. And the reason why you want to show me the results is because you want to show me what you can do for me. All of the posting the flyers, getting chat to make the flyers, y'all, all those chat flyers look the same. They overwhelming. They have so many words, and then some of y'all like brain dump on chat. So it's like 90 different words on a flyer. Nobody is reading that flyer, okay? They know you went to chat and made the flyer. What can you do for me? What results can you give me? And I really feel like that was like an eye opener because for years I would tell you guys like post your before and afters in our industry. And that's why I pay people to give us our before and afters for any of the Herway products because I know the importance of if you do not have those before and afters, it's going to be very difficult for you to sell the product, right? So let's go to a couple of things. I don't have very long. This is only going to be a quick little mini class because I do have to go to work. But if you guys like these classes, especially during the summertime, I can do the mini homeroom classes like I used to do before. I thought that was like, oh, let me get back to my roots. Let's go back to the roots. All right. So if you go, all of them are gone. I have to get you somewhere. Did you like it? Hmm. I ate the last one this morning. My apologies. I'm gonna show you guys something really quick. Okay, here it goes. All right. Go to your dashboard. You are going to see your lookbook is what I'm looking for. Here it goes right here. I thought that was it. Hold on, guys. All right. So this is your lookbook for lipo oil, right? Everything you need to, you can either post this on your website, you can use the lookbook for your website. It has a high how-to video, how to properly use lipo oil at home. So this is actually a video that you can use and a flyer that you can use and post on your social media. So the way that your social media should look, and I am taking my own advice and I am redoing my entire Instagram page this month. So it should be 30% of how to use the products. How do I use your product? So every retail product, I should have a how to. Also, I did this. I'm not sure if you guys realize it or not, but it is on there. Let me show you guys. If you go to Her Weight website, we actually have tutorial videos on our website now. Have you guys seen that? You can actually watch all of the tutorial videos. Anything that I have on my YouTube video, YouTube is now available on the website. So if there's a product that you're like, hey, I don't really know how to use, like lipo oil, or I'm going to do the skin tightening oil, I'm going to go ahead and add that video. It's all on the website and you'll be able to rewatch that tutorial. But what if I was your customer? What if I was your customer? Do I know how to properly use your lipo oil that you just sold to me? Do you have a how to video? So how do I use your product? What are the before and afters of your product to show me what your product is capable of? What are some videos of you using the product? Enough, guys, enough of the chat flyers, okay? Enough of the chat flyers. Y'all gonna chat y'all way into damn bankruptcy. Chat is a gift and a curse. Enough with it, okay? You look just like all of the 99 other people that don't know how to use Canva. Can you sprinkle some chat flyers in? Yes. But I shouldn't go down your page and it has nothing but chat flyers. That is crazy work. That is lazy work if we keeping it a buck. That is lazy work. Okay? Somebody got to tell y'all. And apparently it's going to have to be me. There are so many other ways that you can use AI besides chat flyers. So go to your dashboard, go to your lookbook, because a lot of these things I have already given you guys. I've given you before and afters. I've given you how-to videos. So with this lookbook, you can customize it and make it your own. You go to your view template and they have the different flyers right here. You can take the whole, like they have the before and afters. So you got before and afters right here. You got your before and afters. I have provided you with everything. And then you can add this to, like, you can do it like a carousel. So you can have it where it's lipo oil, how to use it, before and afters, and then you can use this as the last flyer. So you would do it like a carousel because a carousel is supposed to like take me on a journey. So how do you use it? This is what you can expect if you use it consistently, and these are the benefits of it. That's the story that you just told me in your carousel, and I gave you everything to tell that story. You have the video, you have everything. I'm actually about to use this on my page, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. Sabrina, I went all the way back to the Elite lookbook. I got the Elite lookbook on there and the one that's on the dashboard. Don't say that out loud because I don't know if I have it. If you have it, can you send it to
You
me?
don't. If they missed it, they missed it.
Yeah, because I don't think I have it. But it's so many lookbooks on here, and I'm actually getting another one done for Scope RX now. I should have that updated on your dashboard by tomorrow. So I'm going to have a Scope RX lookbook on your Spa League dashboard by tomorrow. Now, also, I need you guys to do a video of you packing orders. I know Sade does this all the time. I love when she do those videos because it shows people like social proof that hey, when you order from me, I am going to I think Erica did a video like this too. Back up a little bit from your camera though, Erica. 'Cause I think you're like right on the product.
Sabrina,
So
because I use them glasses.
oh, okay. Okay. And just a little tip, I would show more of yourself because I shared Erica's TikTok on my story yesterday just to get her some more traction. And people were inboxing me saying she was pretty. So make sure that you show your face because people want to see it. They think that you're gorgeous, by the way. So I would show more of me. And that's something that I learned from my TikTok too. So yesterday I went live 3 times. I went live 3 times yesterday on TikTok because I was doing trial and error. I was trying to see what worked and what didn't work. Both times when I showed my face, I made sales. The one time last night that I just showed my computer, I didn't make any sales. So just the FYI, guys. All right. So why am I giving you packaging vendors? I'm giving you packaging vendors because I want you to not spend a lot of money on packaging. I can tell you right now, like Vistaprint has sales all the time. Just getting branded material. I recommend that you spend about $50 on some branded materials. That's why we have the branded Scope RX boxes and bags. Now, I did just purchase some plastic Scope RX little baggies. So it just has Scope RX on the outside, doesn't have her weight on it. So when now going forward, when you order Scope RX, whether you order the kits or not, it's going to have those baggies in there. So I'm going to provide you with a couple of free baggies. But for your business in general, I would recommend that you do some branded material. Okay. I don't want you going out here spending thousands of dollars on anything, but I do know the importance of branding because I have spent my friends to like Sade or Denise to purchase things and they know their branding now. They know that Sade has like the black and gold boxes. They know that Denise has like she has a cartoon logo on her bags. So and we talk about that because that's branding, y'all. So I recommend that you spend some money on branding and it doesn't have to be a lot. Catch the sales. I never pay retail price. I always catch a sale. So if Sticker Mule is doing their, they do the packers, the mailers for, I think they do like $29 for 50. I recommend that you go ahead and purchase that. Okay. Also, I can create Spa League template so that you can customize it on Canva when it's time for you to do your customized mailers. I'll have my VA do that today. And that is just the branding part of retail that I really want us to focus on. So here is some vendors that you can look into. Can you guys see this? No. Spa League is on your dashboard. But I went ahead and hold on. What you got, Ish? I put it in the comment section, y'all, if you want that vendor list for the packaging. So lookbooks. I like lookbooks for my I like lookbooks for my website because every time you go to a surgeon's page, what are you looking for? If you are going to a surgeon and you are thinking about booking that surgery, what are you going to look for? What's the first thing you're going to look for? Oh, okay. You're looking for results. I don't care how funny these surgeons are on TikTok. I feel like that'd be a waste of their time because I'm still gonna look at your results. You can be funny, I kiki laugh with you, but I need to see your work. I will kiki laugh with you, but let me see your work. And somebody's social media manager needs to tell them, like, hey, at the end of all of these funny videos, I need to say, see before and afters. It has gotten way too much of them being comedians. Where is your work? That's why y'all suffering, trying to be Dr. Miami. Exactly. So the same thing with you guys. Like you can show me all of the packaging, you can show me all of those things, but where is your results? And you can they have a thing that says the man can talk about all the money he used to make back in the day. Where is the money now? Sir? Where is the coins? Do you have them now? It's nothing I can do with 1985 money dreams. So the same thing that I want you guys to understand. So if I go to your website, do you have a lookbook for all of your services? Do you have a lookbook for your products? Show me what results I can possibly obtain by using your products. All that other bullshit, we need to throw that out the door. We've been chasing trending sounds. We've been chasing. Show me the results. If you want to use a trending sound on a video of you using your product. That's what you can do. That's going to get you some sales. If you are going to go live on TikTok. If you go live on TikTok, make sure that you have a board. A board is the words that go across, and make sure that they're big and bold, and it needs to be a hook. So if you're going to use chat to help you create some hooks. So have it have a hook that's going to draw them in, something like lose up to 5 inches in 45 minutes. You're gonna get the people on there that say the crazy things, y'all. I don't pay those people no attention whatsoever. We get so focused on the negative that you can overlook how good God really is. You're going to get the trolls because what we have to understand is what social media does is they put all of the social groups together, right? So I don't know if y'all remember being in high school, they had like different Carters and different lanes for certain people. Well, what happens is when they grow up to be adults, they don't have those separated lanes or segregation of people anymore. It's all of us together. And they get access to the real world. So you have all of these social underdevelopment people, underdeveloped people in one place, and you're just gonna get some people that are just not there. You can't entertain that. That can't be your reason as to why you won't go live. Oh, I won't go live because if somebody say something crazy, somebody always gonna say something crazy. They say something crazy to you in person, they say something crazy to you online. It's all in your family. So you don't have a family member that has said something crazy to you before? If not, you was definitely not in my family. So I would recommend that if you do go live, use your boards and put like a hook on it and just do your service on the person. Like anytime I see a body sculptor going live, they're either doing the service on themselves using the machine or they're doing the service on a person and they kind of like just walking the audience through whatever they're doing. All right? So now we know that we need to brand our packaging, right? Now we know that we need to clean up our Instagram page. I went through in, I think it was January, And if you go to my Instagram, I think it's Spa Coach Sabrina Lee. There's like three pieces of content on there because I cleaned it up. I started fresh, y'all. I'm thinking about starting a whole new page, to be honest. I started fresh, and I feel like I need to start all back over on Instagram to really find out where my true audience is and how I can truly capture them on Instagram. If you feel like your page is not a good representation of who you are right now, 6 months into 2026, then I would recommend that you start over. However, I would archive the pieces that have done really well. So if you had any pieces that did really, really well, I would repost those. So any of your content that did better than the others, I would repost those this month. One guy said that they repost the same content 3 times and they made almost $5,000 every time they reposted that same content. It was the same video, it draws people's attention. I think he said the first time it got like 10 million views, the second time it got like 7 million views. So it's still millions and millions of views, and all he's doing is reusing the same content. And he says he reposts that video at least every 45 days. So something to think about. It is definitely something to think about. And I think you should do it. I know another Spa League member did. She reposted another video and it did really high numbers for her this time around and the first time around. So I thought that was good. And she actually got more views this time around than she did it the first time. And one more thing I want to leave you guys with Claude. So I've been practicing with Claude different ways that I can utilize Claude into my business. I will go a little deeper with Claude because I've been playing around with it for a while. Is how to use it to help me with like a warm audience, a cold audience, or a hot audience. So the ones of you, those of you who are on here, you guys would probably be considered my hot audience. You are very familiar with Her Way. You are very familiar with my brand, me. You trust me, okay? Over the years, I have somehow built your trust. That's called a hot audience. Now, there are some people who have been in the 101 group for at least 2 years, and they probably have purchased something small, like something no more than $20. That would be considered my warm audience. So they know me enough to spend a little bit of money, but not a lot. And then my absolutely cold audience will be people that are just like brand new to me. And like some of you guys have been seeing my lipo oil ad, those would be cold audiences if you are have never seen me before and it just popped up on your feed. Okay? So just creating a copy, a sales copy to say, "Hey, how do I get a cold audience?" So what we did here was we have one for a warm audience, we have one for a cold audience, and then also just for anybody that's interested, right? Interested in the product that I'm trying to sell or following up. Hey, I'm just following up. This is how we'll follow up. And then always making sure that I send out some thank you. So we are going to redo my segments, right? Because I want my thank you to be more of a personal message to my audience, letting them know how much I deeply care for them and how I genuinely appreciate every single sale. Why do you guys think that's important? And then after that, I gotta go because I gotta dress. Why do you guys think that's important? Especially in this era, like the era that we're in, where so many people have been robbed by people on social media, never got the product that they ordered. So many different things have happened along the way. So just a simple thank you guys can go a long way. Just a simple, hey, a message. Going back, so I have some homework for y'all, and I'll add this to the school platform so you guys are able to. I think I can share it. If I can, I have to figure out how to share it. So I want you to do a couple of things. A, clean up your marketing. If you do not have a page and it has at least 60% before and afters, I need you to scrap the whole page and start all back over. 60% of your social media should be your before and after. Yes, if half the time when I go down y'all Facebook page, y'all are sharing the most bullshittiest ass stuff ever. Um, Ray Ray selling plates or something that you think is funny. Okay, girl, do you have a business or not? What's going on here? So 60% needs to be before and afters. The other 20% needs to be how-to videos. Okay, that's cool. That's good, Isha. How-to videos. And then you are going to sell to me. So 60% is before and afters. Before and afters can be in a video form, a reel form, a carousel, whatever. It needs to be before and afters. 20% how-to videos. Show me how to use your product. Show me how to use your product. Show me you packing orders. Show me how much you appreciate your orders. Hey guys, take me back on the journey, right? Take me back on the journey. Some of you guys have seen that I have moved, right? I've moved my school. I took you on that journey with me. I was posting like different places that I would possibly get. You know, I told you guys that I showed you guys the empty building, that it was my last day. I took you on that journey with me if you follow me on Facebook, so you can know that it is always okay to start over. In every segment of your life, do not be afraid to start over. I am like the starting over queen. I think since 2019, this is probably my third or fourth location. Ooh, since 2019. I pretty much move every two years. And that is because if something doesn't fit me and where we are in that moment, I don't mind saying, hey, I need to scrap this. Either I'm growing or I am downsizing. And a downsize is not a downgrade. I need everybody to understand that. A downsize is not a downgrade. It's actually setting you up for success because it takes away all of the unnecessary financial stress. Anytime I have taken my business and I am in restructure mode right now. So I am restructuring my business at the moment. What does that look like? That looks like me moving into a suite that is more affordable for what I am trying to do. That looks like me taking 60% of our revenue and putting it in marketing and sales ads. So we're doing Google ads, we're doing Facebook ads versus putting it into a building. That's what it looks like. So what does that restructuring looks like for your retail products? I am going to be very honest with you guys and then I'm going to leave. Without retail products, my business would have went bankruptcy. Without retail products, my business would have went bankruptcy. Retail products has kept me afloat for the last 2 years because people are not buying online courses like they used to. With my services, they would more so like to buy the retail products more than the services. And that's because I have like a nationwide audience. So like all of my audience is not really in Georgia. So I am still able to service my audience. So when we broke down my numbers, when my CPA sat me down and he said, whatever you're doing right here, that is what you need to do a lot of because that is keeping you afloat, which is why you guys don't really hear me talk a lot about online courses. I mostly just talk about my retail products because the retail products did so well for the last 2 years. It pretty much it held the company up. So you're talking about me doing wholesale with you guys. I also do retail. I also manufacture my own products. So I can create a product and then sometimes I will sell that product to somebody else that I created. So because I have invested into the warehouse, the Chinese herbalist, the chemist, all of these things, I can now create retail products for like larger companies or larger people that are in the healthcare or health and wealth industry and sell them that product, but I can't sell it to anybody else if I sell it to them because they own the rights to it. So they buy it out, which I still love. So my recommendation would be take a look at your business model and decide what percentage you want to be services, what percentage you want to be products, and it has to financially make sense and it has to work with your life. Okay. If you know that right now you're working a job and you have kids and you're probably not going to be able to service people for only 2 days, that is okay because you can still do your retail products. So the other 5 days should be dedicated to you posting and creating your retail products. And to me, going through a lot of mental challenges these last couple of years, I felt like because I had the retail products and I didn't have to do a lot to actually keep pushing them out, I didn't have to worry about it taking a toll on my mental health. It actually probably helped it. I actually like packing orders and stuff. So, long story long, I'm sticking beside retail products. That's gonna be my girl for a very long time. You see the Cardis, you see the Beyonce. You think it was a coincidence that Jay-Z combed out his dreads and had a fro, and people were having conversations surrounding the fro. And what did they mention? Beyonce hair care line. What's it called? Creed. It was all in the conversation. They made a whole post about it and everything. Strategy, guys. Strategy. Every time, one of the things that I do love about Coach Stormy is whatever product she's selling at the time, whenever she do content, is always in her hand. She could be at a business meeting. She got the thing in her mouth. She got it in front of her. I love that because forget all that other stuff, all these pretty pictures that we posting. Where the money at? It got to make sense. I like that, Juanita. I like that. All right, guys, I gotta go because I gotta get ready for work and I gotta be out of here by 9:30. I hope you guys have a great day. If you guys like this, let me know. I'll do some more home rooms in the mornings because I know you guys are like usually up in the morning. So I'll do like more home rooms in the morning. And I will upload this. I know Erica will be on me, but I will upload this today, guys. Have a great day.